Salute Squatters Chopez Wenye 2025 compliment of the new season. Welcome everybody. This year we are easy, but we are still angry about izinto ezenzakalayo. Mina, I was fine until I heard ukuthi Cyril Ramaphosa was giving out the New Year message and all of that. I don't know what he was saying because I never watched his speech. I don't watch his speeches anymore. If I watch it, I can watch it for 5 minutes and I'm enough, because it's a repetition of lies. But recently I didn't watch anything. I decided not to watch because we are tired of a repetition of lies and, constantly lying to us, telling us and promising us everything. Anyway, it's not only Cyril Ramaphosa who lies. All the presidents have lied to us. We know Uti. Wangenu Spanbani, he lied. Wangenu Spanbani, they did the same. They always lie at us, right? And as voters, we must just believe in what they are saying and hope Uti they will change the situation, but knowing very well there's nothing they're going to change. I mentioned Uti, all these political parties are captured. I want to give you a full picture now, Uti, so that you understand. All these political parties are kept, whether we like it or not, they are captured. They've got nothing for us, nothing, zero, nothing. All of them, they are captured. You can't run a political party without funding. That is a very complex business to run. Political party is a very complex. Uzamilo Herman Mashar, he ended up looking for funding. And people who are funding you, they can't just fund you for fun. They fund you knowing when you get there, you must return the favor now. What happened to Lord Gaten? Sega sweet manje. We are in the GNU. There's nothing GNU. But Cyril Ramaphosa was talking about GNU. What is a GNU? It's a marriage between Cyril Ramaphosa and Helen Zille. They are perpetuating agenda swabo. They are pushing agenda swabo and perpetuating poverty towards those who are outside there in the squatter camp. Angibona bale, laba bale phansi le are the ones who are suffering. They are just colluding. Same WhatsApp group. And this marriage was forced by the investors, by the way, that we want you to get married to this. But so that inga champisi, kumele sibize nabu Gaten nyana there, abu Spanban nyana, IFP nyana. IFP, by the way, has lost moral compass now. It's one of those political parties which is no longer influential. It's just there to survive and to sustain itself. We rather talk about MKP. It's influential, this one, than IFP. IFP, Aisana, that thing. Even EFF is losing, it can't shake up anything. And since Abu Floyd, Nabuta Limpofu leaving the EFF, they have weakened that party. And Jacob Zuma actually did it deliberately because he wanted to attack. It was a strategic move for him to take Floyd and Dalimpof. So Julius Malema remains weak, so they can continue to knock him. It's so sad, man. So my question now is that, should we continue to pin our hopes on these politicians? I mean, this is a joke. And if you still hope there is any political party in South Africa that will help you, that will take you out of poverty, hey, smell the coffee. There's none. All of them, they are heavily indebted to their handlers. Nalabatu badlalang behind the scenes or now badlala chairs. These people that you see at the front are not they don't have any say. There are people there behind who are telling them what to do and how to do it. So if we continue to pin our hopes on political parties, it's a waste of time. I want you to go and vote as many times as you can, year in, year out. Even if they can say we vote every year, we're still going to get the same nonsense. And now Cyril Ramaphosa is there, and he still have got guts to say he can fix this, he can do this, knowing very well that he's got nothing to fix. I mean, you can't be a president of the country, né? A young girl who's a graduate approaches you saying, I'm unemployed, I'm looking for a job. And when you say, I must continue looking for a job. You must check this movie, what, and is this how you respond as a president? I mean, you are influential. Why can't you just take your phone and make one call? Call one of your directors in a company and say, hey, I want you to employ this lady now. You are going to gain votes because why? They could see that, yeah, it means mono president vele kusho was a pauper vele. I mean, it was a joke. So must we continue to pin our hopes on politicians? It's so sad. They've got nothing for us. They are just there to sign contracts, to make deals and everything. Abu Ramaphosa with the IPPs, Nabu Petris Motsepe, and all of the Amatilwa. That's why the other day I was saying, if you expect average citizens to comply with the law, why don't you first comply? But Abambase Soweto, Alexandra, Tembisa, Tipslot, Kwata Kemba, Batengu case. The municipalities are owing billions of electricity. They are not paying until today. They have not even paid a cent, and they are continuing to generating income, millions every month, millions. But they don't pay it. They don't buy electricity. They owe Eskom billions, and they're not paying. But you're expecting unemployed citizens to buy electricity. But so they get paid, so they can pay the levies. So politicians are just there to push their mandate. They are not there for us. If you take Gayton McKenzie to parliament, he's there for himself and his family. If you take Julius Malema to parliament, he's there to feed his family, to take care of his family. Why these politicians, they can't use the same service that they give to us? You will never see Cyril Ramaphosa ebara magakula. You will never see Cyril Ramaphosa using a clinic magakula petwe flu. No, they've got specialist doctors because they're special born. And the voters are no. They can just go there. They can stand queues there. They've got nothing for us. And now still 2025, the same thing will happen. There's no change here. And I'm not pushing for anarchy or no. I'm just asking myself, what is it that we can do to fix this issue? Because all these politicians, they preach the same evangelium, but when it comes to practically doing something, they can't do anything. They can't function. We need for this to be sorted out, maybe, I don't know, if we get someone who's not a politician, there may be a smart, we've got very bright people in our country, very smart, who are very sharp, and some of them who are business people who are influential and all of that, but they are not politicians. Global speakers like Abu Vusi Tembegwai. If you take Vusi Tembegwai and say, the ANC government, the way by useless they can't even call him to consult. What is it that guy can give them at least some sort of solutions? This is how you can sort out this problem, unemployment, because unemployment rate continues to skyrocket in their presence as politics. That's why they even got 40% ANC, and it's declining, it's going down to the dustbin of history, because abazimisela ngafoko nje uzoma ufikile embalula nje arasa yenza umsinda enzeni maqeda la uya kwakhe, a very decent house, decent cars, amajiwe khona, umuntu uthenga isicathulo se-30,000. Really, I don't understand. I believe ukuthi ma uyi politician you need to be, or to have some socialist behavior nyana ukuthi hey, I can't wear a 100,000 jacket, man. Eh? Doesn't make sense. And you want to claim when you are representing people. You want to fight poverty, you are wearing 100,000 jacket. I mean, I wear the same jacket almost every day. If I become maybe a politician, I can't be wearing a 200K watch, a wristwatch. I'd rather put the money into orphanage children so that people can, kids who are not having parents. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I'm just naive, but anyway, I don't understand what our politicians way to anjani. They are there just to enrich themselves. That is why I mentioned Vusi Thembekwayo. He's one of the smartest guys. I'm just making an example by the. I'm not campaigning for him. Abanye bazothi ayisekaya campaign. No, I'm just putting, because we all know Vusi Thembekwayo. If you don't know Vusi Thembekwayo, you can Google and check. You're gonna find his speeches and everything there. He's very influential. A global speaker. He can negotiate deals for us. He can lure the investors to come and invest in our country. They can create a conducive environment so that at least our investors buy a figure lana, they invest, and now we get our country, moving. Sfage Chris. So people can be employed. But now, we continue to trust abantu njengabo Cyril Ramaphosa. I don't know. Maybe magic happens. I don't know. But for the past 6 years, from 2018 up to now, I've seen flames. Nothing has changed. In fact, ilafika Taki ibuyele move 10 steps backward. And you take political parties njengabo EFF, they are good at taking presidents out. I know Thabo Mbeki must fall, must resign. I resign, Zuma must fall. And then now Ramaphosa must fall. Who must come now? Who must Gafana? So and what? We're not bringing a solution here. Because even taking out Jacob Zuma but Magayefe, your life has not changed until now. So why are we still going to continue to say, hey, Ban must fall, Ban must fall? Then what is it doing for us? It's doing nothing. We don't benefit anything. Youth is losing hope. They're looking. Squara camp there. Amachimbos. Nama sister way to buy a meter. Baba Negnos, Basase Banani. And they become, part of the statistics. Teenage pregnancy, and then 1, 2, 3 segas for the grant. Now we are born with very nespanasic. No muntu ovila pha uzokutshela ukuthi hey umsebenzi awukho. Ovila pha angithi bayabona ukuthi there's an opportunity or there's high rate of unemployment. Then let me say also I can't find a job. We need to get South Africa working. I don't know. We need to get it up and running somehow. Because manje, if we continue with this pace of pinning our hopes on liars like Abu Cyril Ramaphosa, then we're not going to get this thing right. And even the government, manje, whatever the business you start under Ramaphosa will never succeed. Because they have closed all the doors, even the back doors, fucking gate. So black people will never succeed. But to be welcome in a corporate space, they will never allow you to do that. And then what is happening now? Where are we going? Then it means we must continue with poverty. A cycle of poverty. Hey, poverty is painful. Poverty is a curse. It's something that, from the family, generation to generation. Ganji. We can't build wealth because of our bracket to actually close ranks. They are inside there in gala dinners. And what about Abanyabutaki, squatter camp? Kichemisi kundu anile ekas. Udlikabi iche 5 rand le uzoshiba for 3 days ngayo. Impupa yikho ngapha mawuthiyabheka indlini akunafoko. Hlala emkhukhwini chashi. Iminyaka iyahamba. You can't afford to buy a house and the government has got nothing to give you. They can't even provide you with a subsidy house, a proper house, subsidy house. No, there's a deadlock list. RTP houses. Also, it's all in RTP, by the way. And as young as we are, we don't need RTP houses. We need proper jobs. We need something ebambegai so that we can do our own things. And give us the land, by the way, so we can build our own houses. How can you be young and expect government to build a house for you? No. Let them provide you with proper job and give you the land, access to land, so you can build your own house, your dream house there. And Labuma Koko, they can give them RTP house, subsidy houses, and proper houses, by the way. So I don't know if we continue to pin our hopes to the ANC government. Gafan, I'm disappointed, and it's so sad for me to tell you Uti, all these political parties are captured. I'm still going to do a lot of content because there's a whole lot that's going to happen this year, 2025. Remember, Snabu, new kids on the block, Abu MK, Nanani, it's pit. And there's going to be popcorn political parties as is over along the way. Zobor. Squatters, thanking you for watching. Until next time, sure.